always.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
So assignment आ गया.
You'll not cast
Nothing like being young.
Military.
Here we are. Mr. Weeks wasn't wrong about the mountain views.
If it isn't the fastest Gryffindor.
Hello, Imelda. So, another trial?
Of course it's another trial. And you'd better be taking part.
Does this mean you've changed your mind about me?
Well, you're a step up from the good-for-nothings who usually challenge me. While they sit around and hope to be the best, I put in hours of practice. No one sets records by wishing for them, and I need strong competition to stay on top of my game. Are you going to try to beat my flying record or not?
I'm ready to fly.
Finally, a decent challenge.
I'm getting the hang of this. Brilliant. Brilliant. Now that's more like it! I'd say that was acceptable. Brilliant. Made it. Aha! Brilliant.
Easy.
I wish there was something I could do.
You've improved, I must admit. That was a bloody good run. Be careful. Earn a reputation for talent around here, and some people get put out about it.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
Yes, well, I am. Anyway, you didn't do abysmally. I can't deny that. But You'll not have the same luck on the South Coast course.
You said your reputation for talent put some people out. Like whom?
If you must know, I've had to deal with jealousy from members of my own house. When we were first years, Nerida Roberts and I spent loads of time on our brooms, pledged to fly every day. As my skill on a broom grew, rapidly I might add, Nerida suddenly didn't have time for flying practice. I tried to give her pointers, but she didn't have the natural ability I did. Clearly, she was jealous. Poor thing spends all her time now dawdling by the lake, obsessed with merpeople. Won't even learn to swim. I refuse to downplay my talents to coddle someone else's fragile ego. Anyway, I need to ready the next course. Stop by when it's ready, if you can handle it.
We'll see, won't we? Till next time.
I half expected you to back down. Rest on your laurels. See you at the South Coast trial,
कल आ गया था यार
if you don't lose your nerve. To race this course again, visit the podium with the leaderboard, where you can start the race and check your time.
दूसरे नंबर पे
Another successful flight. I should let Mr. Weeks know.
लॉजिटेक का है, हाँ लॉजिटेक वाला मंगाया यार, लिनोवो का नहीं मंगाया.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Back from your latest flight? I want to hear all the particulars.
Good news, Mr. Weeks. With your upgrade, I was able to set a new record at the Irondale course.
Brilliant! I knew the upgrade had fantastic potential. How did your broom feel?
It rides well. Does get a tad shaky at top speed, and the handle wobbles a bit when I hit a strong gust of wind.
Ah, yes. I see. I think I know how to address that. Thank you. I owe you one.
If it means another upgrade, the pleasure's all mine.
You sound as determined as I am to improve broom flight. It's a joy to have a collaborator like yourself. If I'm right, and I do hope I am, you'll be hearing good news from me soon. Thank you again, truly. Nice doing business with you.
Mr. Weeks and I do make a good team.
बेटर है लेकिन.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
There ever been a vampire worth knowing?
क्या था? बम्बार्डा सीखनी थी एक्वायर. Deepcool with the nerve से acquire a giant purple toad. अरे यार ये तो इसमें तो शायद हाउस यूनिट था ना, बाहर जा रहा होगा.
What are you up to now?
सब बाहर था.
I should investigate.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Confringo! Crucible. Defender. Wingardium Leviosa. There. I'm not going to hurt you.
मैं आपके उस कोने में आ गया.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Would you mind helping a wizard in distress?
What is it? What's wrong?
Goblins, that's what. Ranrock's lot. Nasty creatures. Ambushed me, they did. Nothing's safe anymore. I need a little something. Something to protect me if I run into them again. Maxima potion, that would do it.
I don't have any of that. Perhaps you could try in Hogsmeade or one of the hamlets.
And get extorted by the Ashwinders? No, thank you. If you won't help me, I shall have to take my chances, won't I? How am I to avoid Ranrock's lot?
Hello. Do you have anything for sale?
Hello. It's not often I see Hogwarts students here during the school year. I'm Priya Treadwell at your service, and I sell a variety of travelling necessities.
What do you have for sale?
Let's have a look, shall we?
ये पोजीशन मांग रहा था.
You won't be disappointed, I can promise you that.
काम दिया.
You won't be disappointed, I can promise you that. So nice of you to stop by.
तेरे ऐसा घर.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Goblins got you yet? Or did you find some Maxima potion?
No, not yet. Does this mean you've changed your mind?
You're right, the world's not safe at the moment. It's best to take precautions. Here, use it wisely.
Oh, I will. You can be sure of that. Ranrock's lot won't take me down. And I've you to thank. Please, accept this gift in exchange.
ये क्या आता है? ये कौन है?
Confringo. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Crucible. Confringo. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Crucible. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Confringo. Accio. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Confringo. Crucible. Potato. Confringo. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Confringo. Crucible. Defender.
Dur bakalım.
Defender. Crucible. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Wingardium Leviosa. Assignment's all finished.
हेलो पार्थ भाई, वेलकम टू दी स्ट्रीम। अरे वो मैं खाना खा रहा था थोड़ा, तो इसलिए स्ट्रीम पॉज कर रखी है अभी। खाना खा के कंटिन्यू करता हूँ ना, तो अभी पॉज करी हुई है तो। चलो गाइस वापस से कंटिन्यू करते हैं अपनी स्टोरी को। अभी नया पहले वो सीखने जाते हैं। Very nice. इसका हो गया ना, बम्बार्डा सिखा देगी। अब बम्बार्डा सीख लेंगे। नया स्पेल, बेटर स्पेल है ये थोड़ा सा। इसका मैं वो देख रहा था यूजेज, टैलेंट्स में आता है ना ये। फुल मजे यार। ये उसमें इस्तेमाल करते हैं पटाखे वाला।
Excellent work today. Class dismissed. I take it you're ready to learn your...
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
ठीक है।
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to that promise. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead. Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile. Well done. Now, let us put it into practice, shall we? Go ahead. On the pumpkins.
Pumpkin कहाँ है?
Bombarda!
Excellent wand work. Cast the spell just like that every time. Assured?
अब इसको अपग्रेड कर लेते हैं। जिसमें हो गया स्पेल्स में ये है। क्लोज के लिए अच्छा है, बाकी मैंने पॉइंट बचा रखे हैं डार्क आर्ट्स के लिए। फ्लिपंडो सिखा रहे हैं, सेबेस्टियन की बात करते हैं। गाइस अगर कोई स्ट्रीम पे नया है तो लाइक और सब्सक्राइब कर देना दोस्तों।
How nice to see you, my young friend.
हैवी जादूगर तो बनाया है।
You'll never believe what I've learned.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save
ये
Anne?
अपनी बहन को बचाना चाह
Precisely.
रहा है.
I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone,
बेश,
especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
ठीक हो गया. और बताना चाहिए हमको.
We need to tell him. He's the reason we found the book, and he deserves to know what you've learned.
You've seen how he frets about the dark arts. I promise I'll tell him when I found the relic.
ठीक
When I
है.
know more, I shall send an owl.
इसकी मदद करना तो बहुत जरूरी है भाई.
And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
आ गया तो.
Ominous, we
कहीं
were
पिल्ली लगाए
just
बैठा
about
था
to
क्या
get some air.
दरवाजे के पीछे.
Care to join?
जैसे
You're a
ही-
liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
क्या हुआ ओमिनियस?
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I appreciate you telling Sebastian not to keep this from me, but going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
हैं?
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors, spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library, noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late.
इनका descendant है.
I hope Sebastian pursues this no further. But if you think he might, please let me know.
क्या कह रहा है? डबल एजेंट बनने को कह रहा.
It would mean a lot.
ये क्या बाहर ये भी बात सुनने के लिए खड़ा था क्या? इसका तो रात वाला है. ये कौन था? ये था कौन? मेरे को तो याद नहीं है. ये बंदा था कोई.
There's the fountain. I'm getting closer. Adelaide Oaks, isn't it? I received your owl.
Yes, I'm Adelaide Oaks. Oh dear. You see, my uncle Roland is a metal trader who's quite well known in the goblin community.
He normally sends me owls every week when he's on his business travels. In his last owl, he alluded to dealings with those radical goblins, Ranrock's loyalists. It's been ages since that owl and I'm worried. What with the troll attack on Hogsmeade and the rumours that goblins may have been involved, well, I'm fearing the worst. Should I be worried about my uncle, or am I overthinking this?
I think you're right to be concerned, Adelaide. Your uncle may be in trouble.
You're much more understanding than Professor Weasley. She heard I was going to look for him and forbade me from leaving the grounds. She's convinced he can handle himself, but I can't concentrate on anything until I know he's all right. Could you try to find out for me? From what I hear, you're almost as adventurous as Uncle Roland.
Has your uncle traded with many goblins?
Yes, for ages. Even speaks gobbledygook. But he only recently mentioned Ranrock's lot, insisting the galleons were worth the risk. He does it for me. Between robes and supplies, attending Hogwarts costs a fair sickle. And besides that, Uncle Roland has expensive taste. He's sacrificed so much for me over the years. I promised him that as soon as I finish Hogwarts, I shall be the one taking care of him.
I'll try and look into it for you, Adelaide.
Thank you. He's very thorough in his record keeping, notes all his trades in a journal, makes maps. In fact, in his last owl, he drew me a map of his next stop. He'd planned to set up camp north of here. I do hope you're able to find out where he is. Thank you again for any help you can provide.
ठीक है इधर है यहाँ पे लास्ट मुझे ना लग रहा है इसके अंकल का काम वाम ना कर दिया उसने गॉब्लिन मास्टर ने
Past the river.
ये तो है जैक डॉस तुम तो गए थे पहले
I don't want to work with goblins. Not now, not ever. Rookwood's gone mad.
Touch my eyes closer, Beth.
Protego!
I know your time. You be quickly.
Bombarda!
You're going to That's
stupid one. You can Confringo! Accio!
Aloha Mora.
किसको पकड़ रखा है ना इनका हैबिटेट है
This be Mr. Oakes' campsite? Ranrock's loyalists, just ahead. Should I take them by force or be discreet?
One of the best meals I've ever eaten.
मजा तो अबे फेस टू फेस करते हैं तो बक्के नहीं लड़े आ जाओ
Kill spells glance off of me. You answered me.
Accio! Confringo! Now to find out what happened here.
ट्रेजर लुटेरा
Mr. Oakes' trade journal. Revelio. Adelaide said that her uncle kept notes of his trades, maps. Perhaps these landmarks will lead me to him. Bombarder! This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Revelio!
इतनी ज़्यादा लूट पार्क की थी बस मैं ट्रेल तो दे दी मेरे को लेकिन ये तो बताया नहीं शुरुआत कहाँ से हो रही है इस ट्रेल की वो आइटम गया कहाँ लेकिन यार गेट वाला एरिया है कहाँ मैप में इतना पता है ऐसी मैंने एक जगह पे कहीं देखी है यार याद नहीं आ रही कहाँ देखी है कहीं तो देखी है चुपचाप से दूसरा मिशन कर लेते हैं जब एक्सप्लोर करूँगा आगे तो खुद ही पता लग जाएगा ये भयंकर इतने अंदर क्यों है और ये एरिया एक्सप्लोर ही नहीं कर रखा मैंने इसमें ना मैप वाली लोकेशन में थोड़ा सा वो होता है मतलब ऐसे ट्रेल वाला जो होता है उसको थोड़ा सा पजल को ढूंढने में थोड़ी सी दिक्कत होती है या तो तुम्हें सारी लोकेशन याद हो जहाँ जहाँ से गुजरते हुए जा रहे हो एग्जैक्ट तभी होगा बीच कैंप में लैंड कर दूं क्या
Confringo! Survive longer than expected! You'll need a big...
Confringo!
Protect, get this over, shall we? I have things to... I see you!
अरे यार इसने वो इस्तेमाल कर दिया।
Bombarder.
Nice try.
Stupid. Confringo. Accio. Potato. Stupid. Stupid one. Bombarder. On the lookout. Confringo.
बिजली वाला स्पेल मार रहा है वो मार रहा है।
What have you done? Oh, this is...
Wait till Sebastian hears about this. An ash wonder. Revelio.
ट्रेजर कहाँ से पाया ये बताओ। यहाँ पे किसका ट्रेजर? गियर इंप्रूव कर लेता हूँ यार। ये हो गया चश्मे वाले में कुछ नहीं है। तो इस्तेमाल भी नहीं कर रहा हूँ मैं। कितना खतरनाक लग रहा। तो कुछ नहीं आया है नेकवेयर में।
Revelio.
इधर जाने का रास्ता रस्सी को दिखा रहा है। ये वेव में तो नहीं बैठी है। तो फॉरबिडन फॉरेस्ट का एरिया है।
Come on.
Poppy.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poacher spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way.
Hello, Poppy.
A centaur. Tread carefully.
ये ह्यूमंस चिढ़ते होते हैं थोड़े थोड़े। पसंद नहीं आता
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
फील्डिंग सेट कर रखी थी पूरे ने तीर वीर बजाने के लिए.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual
आ गया
lately.
उसको ले गया पानी में.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
हो गया हिरन का. मेंढक भी खाते रहे हिरन को तो. ये किसका कैंप है?
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure.
Revelio.
Look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
पहले लूट लेंगे उसके बाद देखेंगे.
Pelt. Poor beasts.
Heavy beast.
Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it. Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left?
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this.
Hello, Poppy.
How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment?
Bombarda.
Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
Who says crime? I haven't a clue why there's such a fight. I'm out before I find you.
फील्डर ही कह दे सब कुछ से मार दूंगा. क्या खाई मैं?
I've heard centaurs quieter than you.
Duelist होगा घर पे.
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
होगा ना ऑप्शन नहीं है. आपको नहीं है. इतना पता लूट है भी है.
Revelio.
क्या है इनके टेंट में?
What in Merlin's name?
ये चल रहा है अंदर?
Are those dragons?
Full dragon fight चल रही है. Yeah.
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
भूत कर दूंगा. डरा रहे हो.
One foot in front of the next and
Revelio.
Championship. Boxes दो. क्या ले? Battle Royale. हरे वाले तो लाल वाले को पेड़ लगता है.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
They say we go too far. The violence is going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is going to get me precisely what I want.
Over here!
Confringo! Bombarder! Crucible! Confringo!
मुझे कुछ पता नहीं लगा, सब बिजी हैं फाइट में. सब बिजी हैं ऊपर फाइटिंग देखने में. अबे यार, फिर आइटम भर गए. तो अब जाके बेचना पड़ेंगे यार आइटम. चल
Revelio.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there?
ये ले गॉड ड्रैगन है तो ये ले.
They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her, shall we?
ड्रैगन इलाज करेंगे हम. आ जाओ.
What I wouldn't give to be a demigod.
Revelio.
They've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it.
मैं अंडा लूँगा.
Can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
मेरे को चाहिए ड्रैगन भाई. ड्रैगन भी जुगाड़ करा, अंडे भी जुगाड़ करा. ये ले ड्रैगन एग।
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The elements of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count. Revelio.
तो हीलिंग पोशन रखे हुए हैं मेरे तो पूरा पैक्ड है।
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend. Careful.
Come in. One less human to worry about.
Expelliarmus. Accio. Bravado. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Never like to think
Stupid one. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Predictable. Confringo.
Levioso!
Bombarda. Confringo.
Oh, you an eye from me, did you?
Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
ना लूट करूँगा मैं।
Confringo.
कैसे फ्री होगा?
Aim for the ring at the front of her restraints.
Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo.
ऑक्टो कर दे इससे बढ़िया तो।
Accio. This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
Here, here. मैं तो डिनर बन गया। आ गया हो। हमें भी जला रहा था वो तो वेल माल कर लिया।
Incendio.
ये ले टेंट में छेद कर दिया। वो बाकी दो को भी छुड़ाए थे, बाकी दो भी तो किडनैप है।
This way.
अभी बन गया था रोस्टेड अपना ही ड्रैगन की आग में।
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
It would be foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
अरे यार ये सीखना ही पड़ेगा कल फील करना मेन रिक्वायरमेंट है चाहिए ही चाहिए कह रहे हो स्पेल ये वाला नेक्स्ट अगर आपको करना है तो ये स्पेल लाइए ही लाइए यार ये करने से पहले मुझे एक काम करना होगा आइटम बेच के आने पड़ेंगे यार इतनी भसड़ में पूरी इन्वेंट्री फुल हो गई है वो आइटम बेचता हूँ पहले यार
Deke would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
बेकार है बाकी सारे आइटम बाकी सब बेच दो भाई एक द बिस्किट मिशन है एक साइट का कोल्ड दे रहा लेकिन वो उस मिशन के
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Lawing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble.
ले लूँगा सारी रेसिपियाँ ये सब पेज के ले लेता हूँ भेज दूंगा।
A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
यहाँ पे एक और है ना, तो मैं सारे पोशन की रेसिपी खरीद लाया मैं। बनाना एक नहीं है मैंने, मैं इस्तेमाल नहीं करता हूँ।
I'm told that last. Greetings. Please take your time looking about. Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with.
एक नहीं उगाता इन सब चीज़ों को।
No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
उठा ही नहीं सकता मेरे सारे पोशन। बहुत अलग।
Deek would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
क्या दिक्कत है? Deek?
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you wanted to tell me more about the loom.
Ah, hello. Yes, about that. Deek has had a thought. He...
ये ले और बड़ा हो गया कमरा।
Seems the room thinks you need more space for your beasts. As Deek was saying, he's had a thought. Now, Deek knows how you can test the item of clothing that you enhanced in the enchanted loom. And perhaps help an old friend in the process.
What do you mean?
A house elf named Tobbs works for his master, retrieving leech juice in a cave near Hogwarts. Tobbs' master doesn't let him leave the cave, and Deek knows the cave is infested with spiders.
That sounds awful.
It is. Deek hasn't heard from his friend for a while now. As the item you wove in the loom has an enchantment that might be useful, Deek thought you could test it whilst checking on Tobbs.
I understand. Leave it to me, Deke. I'll find Tobbs for you.
Oh, thank you. Please let Deek know what you learn about Deek's old friend.
ये बताओ यहाँ पे कौन से है? ये आइटम कौन सा देता है? फिर आराम से खा रहा है आइटम गैस वजह से। एलिमेंट इतनी बड़ी जल्दी खा लिया। अच्छा ये दे रहा है। वैसे तो मैं इस्तेमाल नहीं करता हूँ, अपग्रेड के लिए काम आते हैं। इधर मैप में केव्स, अबे किस कोने में है इसकी केव? इसका दोस्त घूम गया, इसके दोस्त को ढूंढो। ऐसे पैसे कमाने का ये भी है कि 20 को पकड़ो और 20 को बेच दो।
Revelio. I know a Merlin trial when I see one. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
बड़ी मेरी कैपेसिटी।
Confringo! You made a mistake.
कौन लड़ रहा है यहाँ पे? ये कौन है जो ऊपर से स्पेल मारे जा रहा है? दिख नहीं रहा मेरे को।
Bombarda. Accio. Expelliarmus.
I know.
Revelio.
Fearful. Reducto.
Bombarda. Confringo. Accio. Protego. Stupefy.
You're that hypocrite.
That you all wielded that power for good.
Revelio.
एंटर और उनकी फाइटिंग हो रही थी। हाथ को तो बैंडेड घूम रहे हैं जितने भी हैं ऐश बाइंडर।
This must be Tobbs's cave. I suppose I should head inside. Accio.
और प्लम जूस। हैवी स्पाइडर्स है अंदर। फील्डिंग सेट है स्पाइडर्स के।
Confringo. Revelio. Tobbs's master is awful.
आना नहीं मिलेगा।
Tobbs? Tobbs? Deke sent me. Are you in here? Revelio. Confringo.
नो विजिट, यहाँ सोता होगा ये डीक का दोस्त।
Accio. Bombarda. Revelio. Confringo.
क्या उस पार है?
Bombarda. Confringo. Accio. Confringo. Revelio.
ठीक है।
Revelio.
मकड़ होगा राजा। अभी आएगा भारी है।
Looked as if Tobbs was here some time ago. He must have headed deeper into the cave. Bombarda. Confringo. Protego. Stupefy. Accio. Bombarda. Revelio. Confringo.
पर नीचे समझ नहीं आ रहा उसका जल्दी।
Accio. Bombarda. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Confringo.
हीलिंग पोशन दे जाए जब।
Bombarda. Bombarda. Revelio. Revelio.
अरे बड़ा मक्कड़ आ गया।
Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Confringo.
बड़े मक्कड़ को कोई एक बार मार दो।
Expelliarmus. Accio. Confringo. Bombarda.
क्या थूके जा रहा दूर से?
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
अरे तेरे भाई ये ले बड़ा मक्कड़।
Bombarda. Confringo. Potato.
Bombarda. Confringo.
Okay.
Bombarda. Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo.
तो क्या स्पैम कर रहा है?
Bombarda. Confringo.
स्पैम कर दिया उसने मूव अपने।
8 legs is simply too many.
अब कम से कम लूट से ज़्यादा नाम की लूट दिया गरीब ने। तो उसी रास्ते से बाहर निकल जा जहाँ से आया था।
Confringo.
Revelio.
Bombarda.
Oh no. I have a feeling that house elf is Tobbs.
To find Tobbs, what did the big spider was doing? Tobbs मर गया इसका दोस्त।
Poor Tobbs. Left here alone with the spiders.
वो मालिक छोड़ गया उसे क्या इतनी वाइल्ड नहीं बने ना खाना वाना नहीं देखे गया मर गया वो। मक्कड़ ने मार दिया उसे।
Revelio.
सभी ट्रेजर क्या
Bombarda.
Revelio. That table looks familiar. Seems I'm back at the entrance to the cave.
नीचे यार बक्से की लूट वैसे भी उसमें वो रखा हुआ है पोशन मर गया डीक का सबसे पुराना दोस्त अरे यार ज़्यादा सीक्रेट रूम में आ गया ऊपर वाले में जाना था मैंने
I'm back from the cave, Deke.
Wonderful. Deke hopes you gave Deke's best to Tobbs.
I'm sorry to tell you this, Deke, but Tobbs is gone. It seems he was unable to avoid the spiders in the end.
Oh my. Deke was afraid of this, alone in that cave for so long. Oh, poor Tobbs. Deke and Tobbs once shared the same master. When he died, we were separated. Deke always wished Tubbs had been sent to Hogwarts too. Deke feels lucky to serve such kind witches and wizards like you. Deke will miss his friend dearly, and will raise a glass to him with a heavy heart.
I'm truly sorry about your friend, Deke.
Thank you. You are very kind. Deke could use some time alone to think, if that's all right.
तो मेरी इन्वेंटरी का साइज बढ़ा क्या? नहीं बढ़ा यार। एक और मिशन कर लेता हूँ, उतने में तो दे देगी। वैसा लग रहा है।
Revelio. So this is the underground harbour. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Retire.
I'm glad I don't have to play in the car.
Revelio.
यार डिटेलिंग तो अच्छी थी, पता नहीं कैसे गेम का ज़्यादा नहीं चला।
Natty doesn't seem to mind having her mother.
Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration?
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
If that's the only way I can convince you to give me that book, then let's get it over with.
Splendid! Just a few questions and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
The golden snidget.
Correct! The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Felix Felicis.
Well done. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organised competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beadle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The quaffle.
That's right. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
I'm sorry. I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this.
Want to test your knowledge on some more difficult questions?
I'm sorry. I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind.
Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
don't mind if you thought it would help. Well,
I heard Professor Weasley transfigured the book with all her test answers into an owl to stop students from cheating.
ये भी सही है.
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
Yeah.
Beautifully done.
पर इस्तेमाल कहाँ होगा ये spell?
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your visit to the kitchens and the Hogsmeade graveyard with Nick to bribe a ghost for information connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Not at all. I'm fascinated by ghosts and food, and I was interested in learning more about the castle and the surrounding area.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
एग्जाम की पड़ी हुई है. कोई कितना ही पावरफुल हो जाए बाहर. एग्जाम टाइम पे जाने चाहिए. अरे ये 9 तो ढूंढने बड़े मुश्किल हैं. अच्छा बेचने वाला तो मैं भूल गया, लेकिन उसे वो पॉइंटर वाला जो है.
What are you doing out here?
challenging you to a game of Summoner's Court. I think it's time you faced a real opponent, outside of Ronan's little lesson in charms class. Summoner's Court isn't just a game. It's a battle of skill. A test of a witch or wizard's mettle. What say?
I'm in. Let's do it.
Brilliant! Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Akio. Try to beat that.
भाई उसने एक्यूरेट खींचा पता है वो गया मेरा
Didn't think you were a match for me. Akio.
भाई उसका कितना एक्यूरेट आ रहा है चीटिंग कर रहा है
Nothing to it.
तो एक मिनट बॉल नीचे गिरा दी गलती से भाई
Missed the mark a bit on that one. Akio.
Heavy high. अब कहाँ से कब दो थे मेरे पॉइंट पे
Akio.
Wait, did I win? I won! We should have bet a few galleons on that round. Care to go again?
आजा.
I'm game for another round.
Grand. You could use the practice. Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Akio. All in the wrist.
Akio.
George.
That was one for the ages. Akio.
मेरा रास्ता रोक रहा है ये तो
Try to beat that.
दोनों की फेंक दूं नीचे जा दोनों की फेंक दो नीचे नहीं भीगी यार
Lucky shot. Akio.
हाँ मैं करूँ तो लकी
Nothing to it.
इस गैप से निकालना है फुल
Akio.
भाई ठीक है
I've
बात
seen
एक
worse.
फिर हार गया किस्मत खराब है
We should have bet a few galleons on that round. Care to go again?
जीतूंगा अब तक नहीं मानेगा
I'm game for another round.
Grand. You could use the practice.
वो अच्छे फेंकने आए मेरे को क्या पता था कि दूर बाउंस करेगा
Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game.
आजा लास्ट राउंड
Akio. All in the wrist.
बॉल फेंकूंगा बाहर
Akio.
दोनों की गिर गई
Akio.
दोनों की बाहर
Try to beat that.
दोनों की बाहर
That was one for the ages. Akio.
वो गैस का बस अपने को किसी भी एक में पहुंचा देना है
Akio.
शॉट कम बैक
I'll let you have that one. Well done. You beat me.
easy
Bit of good luck, that's all.
हाँ ठीक है.
Come now, Leander. There's no need for that.
Fine, you're good. Better than I am, at least. I'll let the others know you're good enough to keep playing.
The others?
I lost 7 matches in a row to Samantha Dale. The others who play Summoner's Court thought that if you couldn't beat me, you wouldn't be enough of a challenge.
Chin up, Leander. Keep practicing and you'll get better.
I suppose you're right. I'll let the others know that your metal's been tested, and that you passed.
वाह. अरे वो शायद जो उसका मैप था इसी एरिया का तो नहीं था मेरे हिसाब से. चलो उसके अंकल जी का.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
ये कौन है?
What seems to be the problem?
You may well ask. I'm convinced I saw a grim, an omen of death. I'm not safe, but if it can't see me, I'll be all right, won't I? All I need is an invisibility potion. Yes, that's what I need.
Well, as it happens, I have what you need. Here. Not sure it'll help you, though. Be careful, won't you?
Oh, you're a gem, you are. I'll be sure to be very careful. And you be careful, too. No grim is going to get me. Thanks to you, kind child. I must insist that you accept this small token of me gratitude for your thoughtfulness.
अभी जरा शॉप थी ना. यहाँ नहीं थी. सही. ये तो पोशन ही भेज रहा है.
Hello. Do you have anything for sale?
That I do, but what's a student like yourself doing out here? Got yourself lost, did you?
Just exploring the countryside a bit.
Aye. Nice to break the routine now and then. Bit of a wanderer myself, in fact. Name's Leopold Babcock, and I am indeed here to sell. Now, for someone like yourself who is also prone to wander, I cannot understate the importance of keeping some Wiggenweld potion on hand. I wouldn't dare set foot in a place like the Forbidden Forest without a steady supply. What do you say, my young friend? A measure of safety for the path ahead?
Something to consider. Thank you for your help, Mr. Babcock.
Aye, let me know if you see something you like.
नाम कितना खाना बैप.
What do you have for sale?
See if there's something you need.
₹5000 की ब्रू में बेचती.
Thank you for your patronage. I shall hope to do business with you again.
क्या बात समझ चाहिए. ब्रूम बहुत महंगी है.
That's been a pleasure.
You haven't had mushroom stew like what my mother used to make.
Revelio.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so distracted by the scriptorium and Slytherin's book that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea. But perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing. I say we take them head on. Let's bury some enemies.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you. I'll be quieter than a jobberknocker.
मजाक कर रहा था, अपनी हीलिंग की बर्बाद करूंगा जब तक डिटेक्ट नहीं।
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
जैसे डिटेक्ट होंगे उसके बाद
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Ranrock's loyalists are out.
Petricus Totalis.
What's that? Who's there? I know I heard something that time.
Revelio.
अने कुल्हाड़ी के पीछे कोई दिख तो नहीं, चल कैसे रही है?
Petricus Totalis. Revelio.
एक रह गया ना।
The wizards will have...
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work.
Easy.
Silent as a grave. This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose?
Perhaps we can find an alternate route up ahead.
Sneaking around has its appeal.
नहीं मारूंगा भाई.
I wouldn't give for a cup of mushrooms.
What is that? I'm up alone.
How nice of you to stop by.
Bombarda. Confringo. Bombarda.
You call that spell?
Accio. Stupid. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Bombarda.
Won't get away with that.
कौन है यहाँ?
And the fun is over.
Fun is a relative term. Revelio.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
हीलिंग ही हीलिंग दी जा रही है, नहीं मर रहा हूँ, नहीं मार खा रहा हूँ भाई। सब जगह हीलिंग रखी थी। ये था दूसरा रास्ता, पीछे पीछे से बिन मारे जाने वाला।
I should tell you. Rumor is this mine was closed long ago due to an infestation of spiders.
How nice.
सीधे अंदर घुसेंगे।
Better or for worse, we're in.
We must remain unseen.
अभी तो 22 लेवल का हूँ, ये भी 22 लेवल के हैं।
Petrificus Totalis. Revelio. This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents.
Confringo.
Oh, I see why.
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Yeah.
Not your best moment, I fear.
Expelliarmus!
I will
Confringo!
I'll kill you when I get to
Expelliarmus!
How many Ranrock's loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want. Revelio. Confringo. Bombarda.
Awfully high. Any idea?
Levioso. Wingardium Leviosa. Reparo. Levioso. Revelio. It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Bombarda. Revelio. Reparo. Confringo. Revelio.
ये कहाँ से डाइव मार रहा है? फुल छलांगे चल रही हैं।
Revelio.
ये मक्कड़ आ रहा।
Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo.
We've rid the world of another spider.
Revelio.
I shall sleep better tonight.
क्यों मराते हैं इसके गॉब्लिन यहाँ पे? ये आसमान में क्यों उड़ रहा है पोशन?
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyalists have all but declared war.
Bombarda. Confringo.
हाँ बंदे हैं उस तरफ।
Revelio. Lumos.
दूसरे ने आया पर मैं
Confringo. Revelio. Confringo.
ठीक है आराम कर ले फुल डैमेज
Revelio. Confringo.
तो एक लेवल पर चल जाता है कोई दिक्कत नहीं है
We've still not seen a single rune symbol. I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment. An unwelcome distraction at that.
क्योंकि ये लोग हैं यहाँ पर
Revelio. We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
You look tired. Confringo.
As if you could bet the likes of me. Tips.
Bombarda.
You're making this too easy.
Accio. Confringo.
I won't bet.
Potato. Stupefy.
हाँ भाई मकड़ी अपनी सब साथ में रहना
Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Accio. We're not finished yet. Accio. Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo. Bombarda. Accio. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Accio. Confringo. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Confringo. Bombarda.
We certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap for a Slytherin.
You Gryffindors don't have a monopoly of bravery.
Revelio.
अरे डायलॉग्स पे हैं
Confringo. Revelio.
Now. We can have a look around in...
Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo. Bombarda. Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
Rune symbol. Above the cavern door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it. Confringo. Revelio. Bombarda. Confringo.
I wouldn't be surprised to find a copy of the rune symbols.
Revelio.
Loaded away. This size empty.
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully,
Sebastian,
it'll help us unravel
I think
more
I
of
found
this
something.
mystery.
A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganark was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols and ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
Here's are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
Well, this is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
है अभी पैसेज हैं सीधे डायरेक्ट हॉगवर्ट्स के.
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Morinweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
Perhaps your uncle was right about you. You don't know when to stop.
Oh, I do know when to stop.
पंगा हो गया.
Unbelievable.
ये पहले जाएगा क्या? ये भी अच्छा है. अच्छा ये ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन स्पेल इसके लिए है. तो वाले हैं. नया सेल सिखाने वाला है।
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
There was a time when I...
यहाँ पे हैं ही तो आइटम भेज देते ना। यूजलेस ही है मैक्सिमम तो।
Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you as well. How can I help you?
What do you have for sale?
What are we in the market for today? Have I mentioned you're welcome to stop by any time?
Revelio. Bombarda. Revelio. Bombarda. Confringo. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo. Revelio.
What are you up to now?
Bombarda. Confringo. Revelio.
तो यार कहीं एक बचा हुआ है।
Confringo. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo. Looks rather dark in there.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb. I'm sure that foul smell is a scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Revelio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Opening all of these is tempting. Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Accio.
We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
Levioso. Wingardium Leviosa. Reparo. Leviosa. Confringo. Accio. Bombarda. At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start. Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Accio. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Accio. Confringo. Confringo. Revelio.
We've read the world of the spider.
Revelio.
I shall sleep better tonight.
Bombarda. Confringo. Accio. Revelio.
कौन सा रास्ता क्या जा रहा है?
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Bombarda. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Revelio.
All this grass. It no longer feels
Confringo.
like it's... I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems. Often cave-ins.
And then were abandoned.
Exactly. Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus? Seems odd. There's something here by the altar. Accio. Bombarda. Revelio.
Did you hear that?
We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Bombarda. Revelio. We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do. Revelio. Accio. I need to find a safe way across. Bombarda! Confringo! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Accio. Confringo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Reparo. Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Bombarda. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. 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 Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
What did you find?
That's a lot of bone rattle.
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. I have the report if you want to have a look. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined.
अब मेरे को समझ आया क्या यहाँ पे रखना है उसको.
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
यहाँ पे रख.
Wingardium Leviosa. Rickety bone bridge complete. Revelio. Bombarda. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
ये वाला spell try करना है मुझे.
Before we trudge on further, I just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperius Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
बिल्कुल सिखाओ, मैं सिखाओ.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master. There we go. Something troubling ahead.
डब्बा बना दिया सही है डब्बा बना
Revelio.
अच्छा डब्बा थोड़ी देर के बनाया है
Imperial. Confringo. Bombarda.
पर डब्बा बना के फायदा क्या या तो फेंक के मार दे इससे बेकार ही लगा मेरे को तो ये मैं ट्राई करूं डब्बा बना के फेंक के मारता कि नहीं मारता
Confringo. Bombarda. Revelio.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try.
Confringo. Protego. Confringo.
Now we're also dealing with
Imperio.
डब्बा बना के मार
Confringo. Confringo. Bombarda.
Never knew spiders could make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it? Revelio.
Appears some of these stones have
Confringo.
That has to be
के स्पेल है उतना फटे नहीं लगा
Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Revelio.
This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time. Confringo! Bombarda! Confringo! Revelio! Confringo! Accio! Revelio.
ये इनके पीछे है चीज़ से मेरे को
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
खुल क्या रहा है
Revelio.
है यार ये ऐसे है ये दो गोले और इससे खुलेगा
Accio. Accio.
That worked. Keep going.
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
गोले और वह लूट
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
इतना मेहनत करी मैंने थोड़े तो से बड़े तब तक
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
Revelio.
I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Imperio. Accio. Confringo. Stupid one. Bombarda. Confringo. Stupid one. Accio. Bombarda! Confringo! For a moment there, I thought that would never end.
Dead end. Lovely. All that for
Revelio! Hold on. Don't give up yet.
Relic से ही बड़ा है NVMe पोटेंशियल
Sebastian! The relic! Look! Could it be?
मिल गया relic.
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea, but we're here for the relic.
I'm willing to ignore what the journal entry says. We're taking the relic.
Agreed. This is meant to be. For Anne's sake. I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret, especially from my uncle. Is that ominous? Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the relic.
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
Sebastian's right. We need that relic.
I'm sorry. My mind is made up.
Are you willing to sacrifice your friendship over this?
I might be. How could I choose to stand by and watch him do this?
What if the choice wasn't yours? You wouldn't be to blame for what happens.
What in the world are you suggesting? Imperio?
That's what I'm saying. I would take all responsibility. This could save your friendship. I know how to cast it. Sebastian taught me. But I won't do it unless you agree.
This is insanity. I can't believe you would ask this of me.
Sebastian is never going to give up trying to cure Anne. If you try and stop him now, he'll never forgive you.
Fine. This is unfathomable. But I suppose if you want that responsibility, it may just save what is left of my friendship with Sebastian. Remember, this is what I was telling you about the dark arts. They come with a cost. You may well regret making this choice. Do what you have to do. Cast it. Before I change my mind.
Imperio! Step aside, Ominous. Stay in place until we're out of sight.
I will.
Sebastian, come on.
What did you do?
Imperial. It was the only way to get out of here without a fight.
Ominous, I'm sorry.
Sebastian, we have to go. Revelio. We need the relic.
I know. But
Ominous and I agreed. Surely there's a difference between casting Imperial on someone without knowledge and casting it with permission.
I understand what you're saying. I do, but
I've taken full responsibility. You have my word.
How long will the spell last? How long must Ominous stay in the tomb?
The curse is lifted already. He'll easily find his way out of the catacomb just as we did. He'll be all right, Sebastian.
कैसे जाने की हाँ चल
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get us there. She was ominous. It only upset her. Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hammer. Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
तो गई ऐसे मर रही है गॉब्लिन आ गया एन को पूरा खत्म करना फिनिश करने आ रहा फिनिश करने आ रहा फिनिशिंग ब्लो देने आ रहा था
What have you done?
Wow.
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
ये तो मैंने भी इस्तेमाल करा था
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
हेलो गाइस, अभी के लिए इतना ही रखते हैं। थैंक यू फॉर ज्वाइनिंग। रात को अगर टाइम में आता तब स्ट्रीम करते हैं, या तो इसी ही करेंगे या दूसरे की करते हैं। बाय बाय गाइस।